Alright, so I'm back. So the jar right here is the drier soil, the soil that was taken from in the sun, and this is a jar that contained the soil that I got from in the shade. So now I have my magnifying glass, and I'm going to observe and see what's in each of my jars. So, examining this one, I noticed that there was 3 different types of insects or arthropods inside of them, which is kind of shocking because the soil was really dry and thick for this one, such that it looked like this, so much drier compared to this one. It was really rooty, really fluffy kind of soil. So I'm not surprised to see some different arthropods in here. There's one kind of to the right or the left that looked it kind of looks like a caterpillar. I don't know if you can see it. And then there's some other ones that kind of look like weird, really pulley kind of things. Yeah, you see it? I'm not 100% sure on them. There's some type of weird arthropods. And then for the other soil, the soil that was that I took from under a tree, I'm not seeing really too much in here. They're probably too small to see, but oops, yeah, it's really hard to see in here. I see very, very, very extremely tiny ones. Some weird arthropods, so it can come over here and we can check on the site. I don't think there's any predators. There could be, I think in the first jar, I think is a shredder. It could be a snow bug. It kind of looks like a snow bug, this bug right here. And then perhaps the wormy looking one could have been a millipede. But it was kind of green looking, almost like a caterpillar. But yeah, there's definitely some arthropods and more. I would have expected more arthropods in the wetter moisture soil. But I guess it depends on where you get the soil, to be honest, because I got the first jar, this jar right here, I got that jar next to a rotting tree. And so perhaps the soil around it provided more nutrients since the tree was rotting, and a lot of different insects and arthropods like that type of soil. Nutrients from where they can easily eat the roots of the tree that's rotting. And then the soil I took in there, I actually was digging around in it and I saw some earthworms in it, very tiny. I think one was pretty large, but I would say the diversity for the drier soil is much higher than the one than this soil. This soil was much more diverse. There was more species in it, more organisms, rather than this one. This one I feel like would provide more for like bigger arthropods, such as insects such as like worms, because there's even some fertilizer in it, and so yeah, that's where I would see that. And then this one I would think provide for more like insects that don't, or arthropods that don't necessarily want to live really deep in the soil. So yeah, see, it's like pretty lumpy and thick and full of roots. That's because I got it near a tree in a field, in a grassy area. And I was like digging around in it before, and there was like some tinier insects and different arthropods I could easily see in it. It's really hard to see now, but you definitely see more earthworms in this type of soil, the wetter soil under the trees, but it's really hard to say. So for this jar, I only seen 2 different arthropods. They're extremely tiny though. I couldn't quite show you on the camera because they're really tiny. But I say they were a type of shredder would live in here, and then more predator arthropods lived in this type of soil. So it's really hard to say. I say they're pretty even, diversity wise and density wise. So yeah, this project was really interesting. I would have liked to have waited a few more days just to see even more how this went. Unfortunately, I ran out of time, so. But it was very fascinating, and I really enjoyed it. So it was really cool. So hope I did it right. Bye.